This is problem 42 in our review of confidence intervals and hypothesis tests. So here, listed below are the numbers of words spoken in a day by each member of 8 different randomly selected couples. So here you have the male and the female, and this is the first couple, the second couple, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth couples. So what I'm going to do here first is open this up in StatCrunch. So we actually have the data ready to conduct our test. So here we're supposed to use a significance level, alpha 0.01, to test the claim that among couples, males speak fewer words in a day than females. So in this example, we're looking at the mean of the differences. And so the mean of the differences, right, for all these pairs. So what we're looking at is male minus female, male minus female. So whenever I get a negative number, it means that the male spoke less. Whenever I get a positive number, the male spoke more. So right now we're going to assume in the null that the differences are going to be 0. But if we're trying to argue that males speak fewer words, we want this difference then to be negative, less than 0. So there are our hypotheses. So here we're going to run a t-test on, it looks like 2 samples, but this is paired data. So here in StatCrunch, I'll choose stats, t-stats, and paired data. So in the first column, we'll use the male number of words, and in the second, female. We're arguing that the difference is, in this case, going to be less than. And so if I compute the results of the test statistic and the p-value are given, so rounded to 2 decimal places, the test statistic is negative 0.54, and the p-value is to 3 decimal places 0.303. So what is your conclusion based upon this test? Since the p-value is greater than the significance level, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. There is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that males speak fewer words in a day than females. Now we could construct a confidence interval to do this, and all we would have to do, I'm going to go back over to my test, choose options and edit, so I can redo everything. I've already got the data represented. But instead of doing a hypothesis test, let's do a confidence interval. So since it's a one-tail interval, and our alpha that was chosen for the one-tail test is 0.01, right, the confidence interval is going to have 2 tails. And so in this sense, I need to subtract 0.01 from both sides, thus reducing the confidence level in the middle, right, to be 0.98. Then press compute. And so here, to round to the nearest integer as needed, so that's a lot of words, so we're not going to worry about decimals. So we have negative 12,631, and for an upper limit, we've got 8,780. So that would be our expected difference. So interpreting the confidence interval, this leads us to the same conclusion. So since the confidence level contains 0, right, we would fail to reject the hypothesis that men speak fewer words. It's possible they speak the same number. And I hope this helps.